This is the story of a founding moment that spans generations, the Green March, a defining event of contemporary Morocco, a decisive turning point in reclaiming a cherished part of the national territory, the southern provinces.
يبقى شعبي العزيز إلا شيء واحد، أننا علينا أن نقوم بمسيرة خضراء من شمال المغرب إلى جنوبه ومن شرق المغرب إلى غربه.
It was a stroke of genius from a visionary king, the late His Majesty King Hassan II. On October 16, 1975, the late king announced a peaceful march to liberate the Moroccan Sahara. This followed the confirmation by the International Court of Justice in The Hague of the existence of legal ties of allegiance between Morocco and the Sahara tribes. This Sahara had never been a terra nullius. This confirmation came in response to a request made by Morocco on December 13, 1974, to the United Nations General Assembly, asking it to refer the matter to the International Court of Justice for an advisory opinion on the legal aspects of the Sahara during its occupation by Spain. The bonds of allegiance were supported by legal evidence rooted in Islamic law, demonstrating the long-standing loyalty and obedience of the Sahrawi tribes to the Sultan's central authority. The enduring bond between the Alawite dynasty and the Saharan tribes could not be refuted. Morocco's sovereignty over its Sahara was legitimate. This legal opinion gave the green light to the mobilization of 350,000 volunteers, Moroccans from every region of the country, armed only with their faith, the national flag, and the Holy Quran. On November 6, 1975, a human tide peacefully crossed the symbolic barriers erected by the colonizer. The national flag was raised with complete confidence over this territory, which, since time immemorial, had been an integral part of the kingdom. The procession of women and men set off from Tafaya for a march of several days into the Sahara, toward Tantan and the imaginary line beyond. A people marching behind their king, a luminous page of history written before the eyes of the world, summoning centuries of memory as witness. The Green March was the resounding affirmation of a multi-millennial continuity, combined with a sovereign act of rupture with the colonial past. Since that date, the spirit of this founding moment has endured and transformed the southern provinces. In 50 years, a virtuous dynamic has been set in motion, to the great benefit of their inhabitants. In 2015, a new development model was launched by His Majesty King Mohammed VI, a model specific to these provinces, their culture, and their history. It embodies the wise royal vision, aimed at making these regions a hub of development and economic integration with neighboring countries. This model strengthens their territorial potential and promotes their attractiveness for investment, generating positive outcomes for cooperation with West African partners and improving regional infrastructure. With a budget of 87.5 billion dirhams, The state's commitment demonstrates the kingdom's dedication to its territorial integrity and its determination to achieve sustainable economic and social transformation. In just 10 years, the transformation has been remarkable. Mega projects have emerged, including an industrial hub in Bukra for processing local phosphate. This investment enhances Morocco's competitiveness and generates hundreds of jobs through the construction of industrial facilities, a port, and a fertilizer platform. Other large-scale projects have followed. The construction of the Tisnet-Dakhla Expressway, costing more than 9 billion dirhams, is one of the most important infrastructure projects undertaken in the country over the last decade. Spanning 1,055 kilometers, the project facilitates trade between the north and the south, while also strengthening connections with Africa. Some 40 kilometers north of Dakhla, another transformative project is taking shape, the Dakhla Atlantic Port. It is destined to become a regional economic hub and a major player in international maritime transport. Nestled between desert and ocean, the port embodies the royal will to anchor the kingdom in a continental dynamic based on shared prosperity and strategic openness. Agricultural infrastructure is also expanding across these provinces, with projects of strong socio-economic impact. About 130 kilometers north of Dakhla, on the road to Boujdor, a major construction site is underway, the largest seawater desalination plant, powered by wind energy. The results are visible. Basic services. Once operational, this strategic infrastructure will not only supply the population with drinking water, but also irrigate thousands of hectares of farmland, drawing on the region's abundant renewable energy resources. Its planned capacity is about 37 million cubic meters per year, enabling the irrigation of more than 5,000 hectares and contributing to the modernization of the local agricultural sector. The ambition is to expand arable land to 6,500 hectares by 2030. The southern provinces are rich in renewable resources and are positioning themselves as a major driver of clean energy thanks to significant investments in solar and wind power. These include large wind farms in Dakhla, Laayoune and Boujdor, as well as the development of green hydrogen for export. With 6 green hydrogen projects worth 319 billion dirhams planned in the regions of Laayoune, Sakia El Hamra, Gouamim, Oued Naoun, and Dakhla Oued Edahab, Morocco is taking a decisive new step in its energy strategy. The growing attractiveness of these regions for investors, combined with development projects that directly benefit local communities, places social progress at the heart of their growth model. In health and education have been transformed, as illustrated by the Laayoune Regional Hospital Center, funded with 1.2 billion dirhams. A symbol of social and healthcare modernization, it has become a university hospital, training doctors and nurses locally. The 2024 to 2025 academic year marks a historic milestone for higher education in these regions, with the opening of the new campus of the Faculty of Medicine and Pharmacy in Laayoune. Youth occupy a central place in these initiatives. They promote the integration of Sahrawi youth into the economic fabric through new training opportunities developed by the cities of trades and skills. Innovative training hubs designed to prepare young people for the jobs of tomorrow, through hands-on learning environments and spaces that encourage creativity and entrepreneurship. Today, these provinces are emerging as true hubs of competitiveness, wealth creation and employment, with a strong focus on human development. This socio-economic progress also reinforces another dynamic: Morocco's diplomatic breakthroughs regarding its national cause, including the growing recognition of its sovereignty over the Sahara. This is the result of proactive, enlightened, and pragmatic royal diplomacy, offering the prospect of a definitive solution to a conflict that has lasted for far too long. One of the key elements of this momentum is France's consistent and unequivocal support for Morocco's sovereignty over the Sahara, affirmed at the highest levels of government. From Madrid to Washington, from Paris to London, including many African and Gulf capitals, diplomatic successes are multiplying, reinforcing the legitimacy of the Moroccan position. Meanwhile, around 30 countries have inaugurated their consulates in Dakhla and Laayoune, confirming their recognition of the kingdom's sovereignty over its Sahara. This proactive diplomatic and political strategy consolidates the kingdom's achievements in international forums, securing recognition of Moroccan sovereignty over the Sahara from more than 100 countries. The commemoration of the 50th anniversary of the Green March reminds the world of the kingdom's unwavering determination to defend its territorial integrity and, above all, the enduring spirit of a founding moment whose memory and lessons remain more vivid than ever. 50 years later, Moroccans continue to march, with sure steps toward a bright future and with the same fervor that of a nation several millennia old, united behind its king.